You're such an asshole.
I already got an inkling of an answer that I'm gonna provide for him, but we'll run a little bit of math and further inform my decision. Hello, Cappy. Should I move closer to my college campus or stay living at home until I graduate? I'm 26 years old, studying electrical engineering. Good man. Good man. A real degree where you won't be begging me for a student loan bailout, all like your liberal arts majoring peers. And I have roughly 1.5 to 2 years left of school. If I'm not able to take a specific class over the summer, it will set my graduation back about half a year or so, which is why I gave the 0.5 variation in time. Although the path that will save me the most money and time would be living at home until graduating from college, I've come up with a few reasons to consider moving out and closer to my college campus, saving time and gas money. I live an hour away from campus. My school is located in not a crap hole. Living close to the campus will save me approximately 8 hours a week. Okay, so one working shift and at least a week of driving to and from school. I spend anywhere between $225 a month on gas. I'll be closer to job opportunities. I don't do with electrical engineering. I'll tell you this. If you got an internship, then you might want to consider moving in. But right now you're so busy with a real degree. I would not, until that job opportunity comes up. I wouldn't have to. You see, you're gonna have to work a job to pay for the extra rent unless you go into a tremendous amount of debt. So hopefully your internship pays. That would be the cat's meow. If you got an internship that paid well, then okay, it pays for me to be closer to hopefully the internship and the college campus. But that's not a factor just yet, so let's not worry about it. Moving to the city will allow myself to be more convenient accessibility to working internships and getting job opportunities. Wait until you get one. My goal is to ultimately move to the town and get a job there after graduation anyway, although I would take a job elsewhere if the opportunity presented itself. Living on my own would be more attractive to women. Okay, dude, this is why you got to, I didn't link to it down below. Bachelor Pad Economics. Go read it. I'm just going to give you your answer about, I'm going to squelch this woman problem. I live at home and I won't get laid. You're getting laid so infrequently that in the opportunity, in the rare moment, you are going to get laid, right? You're like, oh my gosh, just go pay for a nice hotel, right? A nice hotel at most twice a year is going to be a lot cheaper than you renting a place for the 2 times a year max you're going to get laid. Just don't worry. Don't, please, for the love of God, stop pissing away so much of your money in the hopes of getting laid by gals. All right. Have yourself $400 in cash reserves in case that magical girl wants to have sex that moment in time. Go get a very nice hotel. And then do I sign a 12-year lease for $2,000 a month? Or maybe you just have $200 on hand or in your account. All right. See what I'm saying? All right. There you go. But what if she wants to have sex again or be my girlfriend? These young boys are so funny. And she can go to her place. How many times have you gotten laid since you've been going to college? I want to know that. Come on, do some math here. You're an engineering major. More chat. This is the least important reason out of the ones that I listed, and I know you'll probably get onto me for this one, so let me hear it. Yeah. As of now, I don't have any free time to date anyways because school is tough. Right, you are going there for school. If a girl happens to want to have sex with you, fine. It's unlikely it's going to lead somewhere. And if the girl is already dating you, that means she likes you. She probably understands you got to be at home to save the money. And then go to her place. Come on, let the women have the place for a change. Come on. You got a nice place. Could I come over there and have sex with you? Okay, cool. Let's not worry about that either. The chances of you getting an internship are a lot higher than you getting laid to the point you got to get your own place. All right. As of now, I don't have any free time to date anyway. I think I just got a toxic relationship, so I probably shouldn't worry about girls for a while anyway. There you go. Nevertheless, I live in a small town and the bar scene is the equivalent to high school reunion every time I go out. So I typically just stay home and study. Right. This is your wandering. Everyone wanders in the desert. Everyone's got to put in, well, 40 years. They didn't have a map, apparently. This is your buckle down time. Don't worry. You're not missing out on anything. Which is why I've considered moving to the city so I could be closer to a better nightlife. No. Oh, God. Really? How new are you to this channel? Because we always make fun of people like, you got to go downtown where all the action is. You're not going to get late there. All right. Don't. Here's the thing is you're making a decision and with all decisions, there's an opportunity cost, right? So you will make what is the best decision. I think this is what's best for me. But then there's always like the benefits that would have come from the other decision, right? And then you rue and lament, oh, those opportunity costs. I could have gotten laid. I could have gone out downtown where all the action is. I'm going to tell you now, listen to me. Listen to me. You have no opportunity costs on this one. You weren't getting laid and you're 26, right? You're probably non-traditional. Maybe you got out of the military or something using the GI Bill, and you're not missing out on anything downtown. Okay. Get your degree. And you know what, buddy? Look, you got summer vacation coming up, right? Why don't you just go rent a hotel Friday, Saturday night? Okay. Maybe Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, right? Go wherever the downtown district is, where all the action is. And you have a week off or whatever from your studies or work or whatever. Go down, see what it's like downtown. Be like, hey, this is just like my hometown, but different people. And I'm also not getting laid. And you're like, oh, thanks, Cappy, for even a lit. Look at that. I even got rid of his concern, his worry about opportunity costs. But trust me, buddy, there ain't no opportunity cost. You're not missing out on anything downtown where all the action is. But again, I don't have much time to go out anyway because of school. Also, I have a cousin who lives in the city and allows me to spend the night there once or twice a week if I need to. So ultimately, the reason for moving out is pointless. Well, wait a minute. Okay. I was going to run this past you here. So you got a buddy that would let you crash there once or twice a week. Right there, that cuts into your commute time, right? Let's say you got a very busy day of studying or you got an early a class the next morning. Dude, toss your cousin a couple bucks. Say whatever money you'd save on gas. Like, hey, if I paid you $50, could I crash here? You know, just, and see if you could get a semi-permanent thing. Like, I don't know how long it would last or how much you'd want me here, but I got 1.5 to 2 years of school. Can I crash here like Tuesday, Thursday, or 2 nights a week and toss you $50? It would lighten the load and make things easier. And you go out downtown where the action is like, oh, this is stupid. And then you're like, I just will study, maybe take another course and get done even more quickly. So yeah, if you got that for a cousin, you got that opportunity there, crash a couple nights. This you could answer this question in a weekend. Crash with your cousin for a weekend. Toss him some bucks, right? Show some honor on your part. Go out and party. Come back, and when you're hungover Sunday morning, say, okay, was that worth it? Well, boy, that was the action. No, you didn't have bad luck. Repeat after me. No, I did not have bad luck. That's normal. It's what it is all the time. And be like, oh yeah, this is a waste of time. So I can almost guarantee you're not going to worry about partying downtown. But then, yeah, if your cousin would allow you to crash there a couple nights a week for the next year and a half, that's a hell of a cousin. Pay him, right? But yeah, that might be an option. As of now, I'm staying at home. I'll have at most $35,000 worth of debt in my name upon graduation. That's average. Where if I moved out, I would be looking more along the lines of 50 to 60,000 worth of student loans. Ooh. All right. I'm going to assume you did the math and the gas expenses and your debt you have now versus the debt you'd have later. You factored in all your living expenses, right? So let's do this here. I'm going to say 60,000 minus 35, 25 divided by 2. It's $12,500. 35, 60, yeah. $12,500. Oh, 12,500. So now I need 8 times 1,000. Okay, clear. No, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that way wrong. 8 hours a week. No, I already have the answer. 8 times 25. Does that bring me close? 8 times. Okay, Aaron, focus. He is working 8 hours a week, which is 1/5 a work year. So it's $2,000 divided by 5, 2,000 hours. That's 400 hours a year. 8 times 52, 400 hour minus. Okay, so you're working 400 hours for 2 years of a commuting. So that's 800 hours. You're going to save $12,500. You're going to otherwise that will save you 8 hours on the I'm sorry, 800 hours over the 2 years. Fuck. Remember when I used to be able to do math? You're getting paid $16 an hour to drive. I don't know, man. I unless you had it's right there. It's amazing how markets are so efficient sometimes. It's right there, but that's guaranteed payment. $16 an hour you're getting paid to drive. You can listen to your books on MP3 or however you do it. I don't know, man. I wouldn't have the added debt. I wouldn't have the added debt. Yeah, and that's 2 years. Well, let's say it was 600 hours. Like it was only a year and a half divided by 600. Now you're getting more paid, $21 an hour. There's your part-time job. There's your part-time job. You're getting paid in cheap rent, and all you gotta do is commute. I would do the commuting. And then if you had your buddy who would kindly let you, or your cousin who would kindly let you stay, you can whittle away at that. Maybe when you get into your upper courses, which you're approaching now. Yeah, talk to your cousin. That's what I would do. Move down more. My gut tells me just to keep living at home and save money, keep hammering the miles on the road and not give a fuck what the women's think about my living situation. I should have asked you that. Like, how many times did you get laid before? And then I would have said, so you did get laid before while living at home. Guys, I link below. I have a book called Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major, because many of you people go to search, should I live on campus? It depends on your individual situation. But for the love of God, don't major in dumb shit. That's why I came up with Worthless. You can find that book linked below. And then I also have How Not to Become a Millennial, re-emphasizing that you should not major in dumb shit. But the other one, the other book that I should have had there, where is it? Not Give a Fuck About Women, Think About My Living Situation. What you really need to do is get the book of numbers, analyzing the ROI in the pursuit of women, because this is a cost. See, forget that you don't want to commute and all that. You think you're going to get laid, right? You're doing this 60% for women. For the love of God, will you go please read the book of numbers, analyzing the ROI in the pursuit of women, and realize just how much money, time, and energy you waste, especially when you're younger and you are not making that much money. You don't have that much money. You do not have the time to cripple your future finances, to gamble on a microscopic hope that you're going to get laid. All right. Having your own place. That's not going to work. Hit the gym, meet a girl, chat her up. If she wants to go home with you, cool. Hey, yeah, you know what? I live at home. It's too far away, but we could go to the Hilton or some other fancy place. I mean, obviously, you go to was your place nearby? Like, no, I live with my folks. I'm saving money. I can't afford to pay on campus rent, but there's a really nice Hilton nearby. And if she likes you, she'll sleep with you. In the meantime, please, for the love of God, stop making choices on where you should live and should you go and added $25,000 into debt in the hopes you might get laid the next day. Here's another thing. $25,000 in 2 years, that will get you 25,000. That'll get you 12 ladies of the evening. If that's really what you're concerned about, just go pay for it. I mean, it's not illegal where you are, but if you fly out to Las Vegas and go to Pahrump, ladies of the evening are not legal in Vegas. That is Clark County. You need to go to Nye County, the next county over, and then you can pay $2,000 to have Peen get touched now. Because in most my gut tells you just to keep living at home and save money, keep hammering the miles on the road, and not give a fuck what the women's think about my living situation, because at most a couple of years I'll be making decent money and have extremely manageable student debt. Yes, plus my father. Oh, I can't say. That's cool. Yeah, that's an asset to have. Use that for a date. I won't say what it is, but use that for a date. What do you think, Cappy? Is it worth it to move to the big city? No, it's not. What I was going to say is, if you could find a friend who give you very cheap rent, or, a relative somewhere, it's just a room that you could sleep and crash at. There were, not that I noticed, there were places in some of the campus buildings when I was working security. I'm like, yeah, I could sleep there. Now, I'm not saying go become a vagrant. I think there was even an article where they found like one of the college students was sleeping on campus. And I think he did it for a couple of years. He saved a lot of money. If there is a place that's cheap and affordable that you can pay for with gas savings, like your cousin's place, yeah, just 1 or 2 days a week, maybe 2 days in a row, depending on your college schedule, that'd be great. But otherwise, if removing that option and just looking at the way you put it up there, no. You're paid a good wage. Let's call it $17 an hour, tax-free, by the way. You're not getting taxed on that income because there's no income. It's basically saving and rent. I would still just stay there, commute, have your $400 emergency. I might get laid fund. And that's what I would do. And then there'll be plenty of opportunity for you to get shot down. Oh, but yeah, absolutely. If you got a weekend coming up where you don't have studying or anything, go do the downtown where all the action is, bro, with your cousin. Do it one weekend. Find out, oh, yeah, it's nothing different. Unless you're a really good-looking guy. But otherwise, you'd be like, yep, this is going to be a waste of time. No reason to be downtown and pay extra rent. Leave that up to the girl bosses. And just have money instead. How does that sound? I think we learned. Link below. Worthless young person's indispensable guide to choosing the right major. Also link below how not to become a millennial. It goes through all the wrong decisions we told the millennials to make, and they made it with joy and glee. And then, why poor? Why are we poor? And that's why you made those decisions. Don't make those decisions. You don't want to be downtown where all the action is. And then if you think you're going to be, oh my God, there's guys are just getting laid all over the place downtown. Go read the book of Numbers, analyzing the ROI on the pursuit of women. You'd be like, oh no, they're not. Focus on your studies. I have spoken. The great and almighty Cappy. High Plains Warrior, $2. Cappy's so short, he poses for trophies. Get it all out of your system here, gang. Just get it all out of your system. All right. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.